I am Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The government of St. Lucia has announced that the first batch of COVID-19 vaccines will be rolled out in the coming weeks. More than 70,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine have been allocated to St. Lucia. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has drawn up a list of groups who would be prioritized for the receipt of the vaccine. Given the role of the Cabinet of Ministers in the governance of the nation, we asked, should ministers of government be among the first set of people to receive the COVID-19 vaccine? We tallied the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 64% said yes, 33% said no, and 3% had no comment. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yes, I believe they are the ones who are supposed to be taking the vaccine first, because after all, they're the ones leading the country. So they should take the first step into getting the vaccine done.
Yeah, man. It's the system, man, and them that have to take the vaccine first, because they don't implement it, But I said is a non-supporter of the vaccine, so, it's the government and them, man. They don't have to take it, man. Systematical people alone.
Oh yes, they should set the example. The science is good. They are the first ones to lead the country. They should go first.
Definitely they should take the vaccine first, because in my opinion, if somebody have to die first, the ministers and them have to die first, because it's them that's the officials. Them should know what is good and what is bad.
Yes, I agree for them to take it first, and afterward we'll take it.
It's better for them to take it first so they could let people know what's happening and people could know that they themselves take it first and then other people could take it after.
Because they are our leaders and we are guided by them. And whatever they tell us with regard to the COVID, we're supposed to follow them. So I think they should take it first.
They should take it first because they are the leaders. They should set the example for the people, yeah, man.
They are our leaders. They are the one that should be taking the vaccine and setting the example for the people of the nation. Yeah, so I believe they are the ones should be taking the vaccine first.
Okay, well, I as a leader myself, I believe that leaders should always set the example and be the first to show what's right to do and what's best to do. So if we look at it that way, yes, they can and should be the first to take it so they can set the example for others.
I wish to say to them, they are the ones that are supposed to be the first priority, not the poor people. Because what they are supposed to do to protect the poor people's life, they are not doing it. They are just posing laws on us, and then we have to accept it the way it is. But there is a God, and God is going to remove us from their hands. They are the ones who are supposed to take the vaccine, not us.
I think the doctors and the nurses should be the first one to take the vaccination, because they are the ones that looking after all COVID people.
Who are the successive ones to take over the government? If something, God forbid, happens, then we need to know whether there's a plan in place to succeed. For example, if the PM happens to go into shock or happens to pass away, what happens thereafter? But all in all, the vaccine is a good thing. But first, I believe the Cabinet Ministers should take the vaccine, and then I will take it afterwards. Thank you.
Well, yes and no. They should take it because if things go wrong, like if the vaccine doesn't work properly and they get ill, they would be financially able to, sustain themselves, care for themselves compared to a weaker person who takes it. Now, the no side of it is those who are already suffering from underlying illnesses. I think they should take it because they are the ones who would, let's put it like that, die first if they get COVID-19 and there is already an underlying illness. So I think the no side of it is these people who should take it first.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The House of Assembly convenes on Tuesday, 9th February, to debate and vote on, among other motions, the extension of the state of emergency. The government says the 90-day extension is necessary to help control the sharp rise in COVID-19 cases. The proposed extension is being challenged in some quarters, with those who are opposed to it arguing that it is not necessary to extend the state of emergency for that long a period. So we ask, do you support the extension of the state of emergency by 90 days? Voting is easy. Just log on to htstlucia.org or Facebook at HTS St. Lucia Official and vote. You can also send your response via text or WhatsApp to 584-4HTS. That's 584-4487. For Flow handset owners, here's a reminder of your special voting platform. From your Flow handset, text your Epoll response to 487. Press 1 to vote yes, 2 for no, 3 no comment, and 4 I don't know. Join the discussion from your Flow device and get the opportunity to win weekly prizes. And our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.